be treated in just one visit.
Get your first visit, PSA and testosterone test, ultrasound, and a full year of follow-up visits for learn more at PrimeMaleMedical.com or call 415-761-4037. That's 415-761-4037.
Hi, this is Brian Axiar, Executive Manager of Stevens Creek Super. Fall is one of our favorite seasons at Stevens Creek Super. With our kids back in school, football back in action, and the weather starting to change, it's a great time to be in the Bay Area. Speaking of change, the all-new refreshed 2023 Outback Legacy and Ascent are here. With updated styling, best-in-class safety ratings, and go-anywhere ability, you owe it to yourself to see what's new at Stevens Creek Subaru. If you need another reason, how about the Bay Area's best cup of coffee? Come and talk to our Subaristas at the Wilderness Cafe. Whether you're looking to buy a new or certified pre-owned Subaru, service your car, or just looking for your new favorite cup of coffee, Stevens Creek Subaru is the Bay Area's preferred destination. We're easy to find on Stevens Creek Boulevard, just off of Winchester, near Santana Row in San Jose, or online at Stevens Creek at StevensCreekSubaru.com. And remember, buckle up and drive safely.
Hi, John Hillary with the Hillary Union Square Hotel in the heart of San Francisco. Thinking about belts lately? Visit the city as we have lots of belts for you to enjoy. Head to one of the many cantinas on Mission Street for great tacos and belts of tequila. Did you have too many belts and now need a new one for your pants? Then belt over to Macy's. If you can't find your size, it's okay. They have suspenders too. Want to see a fantastic belt? Then head to Oracle Park and you'll see the best belt ever playing for the orange and black. After our boys belt out another win, head over to the Hanley on the KCBS package. You'll get a deluxe room with parking, 10% discount on the city tour by Big Bus, 10% discount on a bay cruise with Red and White Fleet, and 20% off at Captain Mason just around the corner. Call now, 800-995-HUSH. That's 800-995-HUSH. Then loosen your belt with a good night's sleep with us.
Coming up on KCBS, Governor Newsom in Austin calls out conservative governors in Texas and Florida, but denies presidential ambitions. More on this coming up in 5 minutes.
KCBS News Time, 8:15. We're talking sports now, a win and a loss in Bay Area baseball. First, a victory for the Oakland A's yesterday, 10-4 over the Mets. They'll be back at it again today, just past 1. But a loss for the Giants. The Diamondbacks Saturday 2-5. They'll have another shot at the Diamondbacks today just before 1 o'clock. The San Jose Sharks taking on the Kings today with the puck dropping at 4. And the first primetime game of the season today for the Niners, who will be taking on the Denver Broncos in Denver. Kickoff at 5:20. Jimmy G still offering advice to Trey Lance. We'll get the latest on that with KCBS's Joe Hughes.
The 49ers quarterback Trey Lance underwent successful surgery to repair a broken ankle, and as he begins that long rehab process to be ready in time for next season, Niners veteran QB Jimmy Garoppolo, who has been through his own long rehab after tearing his ACL during the 2018 season, offered Trey Lance some advice on navigating the mental strain of a long recovery.
There is a moment where you feel like your life is over and you feel like, I can never get back to where I was, but that passes, and you gotta hit a point where it does pass and you mentally move on from that, and there will be hurdles for him to overcome, but I've been around Trey for a couple of years now, and he's a tough dude, so he'll be alright.
49ers in Denver tonight for Sunday Night Football. They'll take on Russell Wilson and the Broncos. The game will kick off at 5:20. From the sports desk, Joe Hughes, KCBS. Hey listener, welcome to Limu's Karaoke Lounge, where Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need, and the music never stops. Hit it. There's Limu, full-time job. His partner's tough, but Limu's the heartthrob. Grubs and worms, that's what Limu eats. Gotta fuel up to save you money and get the free. Only pay for what you need at LibertyMutual.com. COVID-19 moves fast, and now you can too. If you feel symptoms, even if they're mild, you should test fast. Test positive and at high risk for severe COVID-19, then act fast. Author
by asking your healthcare provider if an oral treatment is right for you. Learn about a treatment option at treatcv19.com. This message is sponsored by Pfizer.
818, Ted Ramey's keeping an eye on traffic.
Indeed I am, and the good news is there's not a whole lot going on out there that is particularly problematic for the moment. The earlier accident in San Jose 101 South before Trimble, no longer seeing any slowing in the area. We've had a new accident reported southbound 101 near Brokaw Road, but all activity is off to the right-hand shoulder. On the Lower East Shore Freeway, an accident 80 westbound at Central. Looks like a car smashed into some bushes in the wall on the right-hand shoulder. Maybe some injuries involved as been dispatched, but we're not seeing any associated slowing, so that is good news if you're headed in that area. We still do have a dense fog advisory in place for the Gould, but I imagine that'll start to burn off here as we get later into the morning. We've also had some reports elsewhere along the coast of some foggy conditions, but nothing that's going to slow you down right now. Your next update, 8:28 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
Thanks, Ted. And now we get a KCBS 6-day forecast from KPIX5 meteorologist Darren Peck.
Well, it came in overnight, and we woke up this morning with up the temperatures for all those locations for daytime highs today are going to get pulled down much closer to average today as a result of San Jose, upper 80s in Santa Rosa. East Bay shoreline, you'll see your numbers in the low 80s. Oakland's going to the upper 70s. The peninsula will be low 80s, and in the city, it's low 70s today. Those numbers are right on the mark for average. If you're in the inland valleys of the East Bay, you're not getting a whole lot of help just yet. Concord and Livermore, you'll still be in the low 90s, but everybody's going to get the benefit of this over the next few days, and we'll bring even those warmest inland East Bay valleys down into the mid-80s for daytime highs by the time we get to the middle of this upcoming week. I'm meteorologist Darren.
And we have traffic and weather together on the 8th on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
KCBS News Time 8:20. Governor Gavin Newsom made a trip to the Lone Star State this weekend, where the topic of him possibly running for president came up.
Are you considering running for president in 2012 or 2028? Not even considering.
No, not at all. Thank you. I'm glad you're applauding no. No, and no.
That sound came from the Texas Tribune at the Texas Tribune Festival. We're joined by the KCBS Ring Central Newsline by Larry Gersten, KCBS political analyst and San Jose State political science professor emeritus. Boy, Larry, did that no sound emphatic enough for you? Do you believe that?
No. He's very fortunate right now. He's got two things going. One, he has a campaign that looks like it's going smoothly, no real opposition, should have an easy election, so he doesn't have to pay so much attention to campaigning in California. And two, that's a lot of money. And he doesn't have to here, and he can spend some of it in Texas, Florida, and other places spreading the good word.
Fall of just saying yes.
Well, it gets complicated pretty quickly. You don't want to go ahead and challenge. There's two things. You don't want to challenge an incumbent president, especially if it looks like he may well run, and we just don't know, so we have to assume he may well run, President Biden. And two, there are other hurdles. There's a vice president. His name is Kamala Harris. Governor Newsom would have to be very careful in treading in that area. He's got to deal with a lot there. So he's very wise, I think, to stay away from any considerations, at least officially, on this. Play his cards, become a national name, which he's become, in fact. Spread the discussion on the issues that are so important in California, like environment, like abortion, things like this. And he becomes basically a national figure. That's what Governor Newsom's done, and I think he's done that pretty well.
Well, to this point, certainly been
has. And what he's trying to do is show people what he's about, and he's doing that by saying what California is about. So we talk about California being a sanctuary as far as immigrants. We talk about the right to choose for women. We talk about environmental things that we're doing this thing. So those are the kinds of things that Governor Newsom could say, here's what we're doing. In the meantime, as he's saying, here's what we're doing in California, his name is right there. We're himself in a position where if the dominoes fall, if President Biden decides not to run, and if something happens with Kamala Harris, well, there he is.
Is that part of the reason, Larry, when you talk about name recognition for Newsom taking out, these massive billboards in other states?
Yeah, it really is. The governor can show people who, without officially doing anything but say, I'm the governor, we're doing things differently in our state than you are in yours, and here's the difference. And it's a very, I should say, a clever way of getting the name out without.
All right, that's KCBS political analyst Larry Gersten, also professor emeritus of political science at San Jose State University.
Financial services company UBS estimates the space travel market will be worth $3 billion by 2030. With prices for seat-aboard Blue Origin and Virgin Galactic out of this world, space fans are learning you don't have to be a billionaire to experience weightlessness. Companies are offering everything from zero-pressure balloon trips to simulated zero-gravity flights.
What you're experiencing on our plane is exactly what astronauts who are going to space are basically getting the chance to feel before they make.
CEO at Zero Gravity Corporation. For $8,200, participants hop on board a modified Boeing 727-200, which flies in parabolic arcs, allowing you to float as if you were in space. Demand is skyrocketing, and research flights are driving growth.
All these things going on with space stations, Mars, Moon, they're looking for an environment in space, and we are the accessible way to do it.
Otis Bloomberg Business for KCBS.
Are you looking for a way to invest? The Freedom Fund at Pacific Private Money offers flexible investing opportunities. I'm Mark Hoff, CEO of Pacific Private Money, and I invite you to hear what Tim has to say about our Freedom Fund.
Pacific Private Money provides my ideal balance of security and liquidity, giving me steady monthly income, profitable RA, backed by solid real estate holdings. The Freedom Fund earns nearly 7 times the return on my money as needed. I personally prefer investing with a trustworthy company backed by real estate than the volatile upsets of the stock market.
You too can be earning consistent returns on your savings or retirement. Give us a call to learn more. 415-926-4444, 415-926-4444, or visit us at pacificprivatemoney.com. Cars for Kids. Never worry about dealing with your Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS today, or donate online at carsforkids.org for next day pickup. That's cars with a K.
As a master jeweler at Shane Company, I take pride in my work. Every time I set a diamond into an engagement ring, I think about what this ring means to them, how it symbolizes their connection and dreams for the future. At Shane Company, our rings have stronger prongs to secure the center stone. There's more gold in the structure of the rings, and the quality shows. Every day in the jeweler workshop is different because every couple has a unique way of personalizing their engagement ring. Instead of a round diamond for the center stone, they might choose a pear-shaped diamond or an oval-shaped blue sapphire. Not only do we set stones, we resize rings, polish them, we can easily add engravings, and we also fix heirloom jewelry. No 2 days in the workshop are ever alike. So whether you're buying your engagement ring at the store or online, just know that a master jeweler has added their personal touch, and they know how much your ring means to you.
Now you have a friend in the jewelry business. Shane Company and ShaneCo.com.
Game presents a tale of long